Morning, Tom. We're racing at Moonee Valley on Friday night. Race 2, we've got the short price favourite Bally Brit running over the mile. She's even money, drawn barrier 7.
She's been in really good form recently without winning. The rail position's out, so hopefully she'll be able to sit quite handy to the speed. And I think that if she gets the right run in the race, she's definitely going to be hard to beat.
And debutante Genoa has drawn out in 13, race 3 over 1,000. What are you expecting from her first time out?
She's a nice filly. I'm a little bit concerned about the gate. She has shown speed at home in jump outs, but if she begins quickly, hopefully we can sort of get across into a forward position. But she's going to need a bit of luck from drawn out there.
Last start winner Dane Hustler is $4.20 in the 4th over 3,000.
She's in really good form. She won her last start, and I think that if she gets the right run in the race, she'll be thereabouts again. Beluga
Caviar runs in race 6 over 1,200.
Yeah, he won his maiden at the Valley, so he's performed at the track and distance. I think he's in good form. His second up run was okay at the 1,300. The margin, he wasn't beaten too far. I think that he's a good each-way chance.
And closing out the night on Friday in race 8 is O'Fennessy. He's won 2 on the trot. He's 11-1 in this.
Yeah, this is a little bit stronger, but he's in good winning form, and I think that if he gets the right run in the race, he'll be thereabouts.
On to Saturday, Tom. Nice team engaged at Corfield. Race 1 Golden Mane, 10-1 over 2,000.
Yeah, look, he's very fit. I think that if he can settle not too far off them, I think he's an each-way chance. If he got back to his best form, he definitely is capable of winning a race like this.
Race 2, Tom, over the mile and a half. 2 runners, starting with Ring the Bell, 30-1.
I think she'll be suited now getting out to the 2,400. She has developed a habit of missing the start, but we have put her into a barrier blanket and we've changed the blinkers to visors. If she can begin, take up a position, I think she's definitely capable of being competitive in a race like this.
And Purple Smile, the other runner.
Yeah, he's rock hard fit. This is a tough race on paper though. I thought Second Bullet and Sign Off, they'll definitely be hard to beat. But he does try hard, this horse, and he always tends to run a competitive race.
2 runners in the 4th, the Group 3 for the 2-year-olds. Highland Beat running the Magic Millions on the Gold Coast last start. He's 10-1 on Saturday.
Yeah, I really like this horse. He didn't have a lot of luck at the Gold Coast. He had to work hard from the wide gate and left himself a bit vulnerable late. I think he'd be better back on his Melbourne leg, and he's drawn an ideal gate. I think he's definitely in the race.
And Damn Ready makes his debut also in the 4th. What are your thoughts on him?
He's a talented colt. A little bit of a concern from barrier 8. He'll just need to do everything right. He's definitely one to follow into the future. I'm just not sure whether he'll get it all right at his first start.
So can you split the 2 on Saturday?
I'd probably go with Highland Beat because he's got the race experience.
Valiano, first up in race 5 over 1,200. He's 8-1.
I really like this horse. He's probably a little bit stiff to not have won a race. He's had the benefit of having 3 starts. He's come back this preparation as a gelding. And I thought that his work's been really good leading into this. It'll be a great race to win. It's worth good money, the English race, and he should get a nice run in the race from that gate, and I think he'll be right in the race.
In race 6, he or she returns from a break. He's come up $4 favourite over the 1,400.
Yeah, well, he ran 5th in the Emirates, beaten about 2.6 lengths. He goes into blinkers for the first time, so I think that form's pretty good for an open handicap. And if the blinkers can have him travelling a length or 2 closer in the run, he's definitely deserves to be well in the market.
Gracious Prospect also runs in the 6th. He's 10-1.
Yeah, he's coming back from the Gold Coast. He seems to have done well here at the farm since then. He normally goes forward, so he'll press forward from that gate. And I think if he found his best form, he can make a race of it.
Sovereign Nation runs in the Manford race 8, the Group 3 over 1,200. First up, 20-1.
Yeah, he's a really talented colt. This is a tough race, which you'd expect. He's probably running short of his trip, but I'd expect him to sprint well fresh.
And Tom, Nouvelle again closes out the day in race 9 over 1,400, 20-1.
We scratched her from yesterday. She doesn't like a rain-affected track, but she'll get her good to firm surface there on Saturday. She's up in class, but down in weight. And she puts herself right on the pace. She's won her last couple of starts, but she'd need to perform at her best to be winning this.
At Randwick in race 5 over 1,200, the listed English Classic, we've got Rampage running for the Derby Racing Team. He's 6-1.
This is also an English race worth really good money. I think that he'll definitely be better for having the benefit of having a race in Sydney. and he's drawn a nice gate in one. Blake Shinderide, who's an excellent jockey. The track is rated a soft 7. I'm not sure about him on the ground, but I think that he's definitely got a nice chance in what's a competitive race.
A few runners to choose from across Friday and Saturday. What's your best, Tom?
I think Hiorshi, you've definitely got to have something on him, and I like Valiano.